A huge issue that always is brought up whenever you're talking about Navajo, about any Indian reservation, is that people leave to go pursue higher education or jobs, and then they don't come back. There are a lot of qualified Navajos, but most of them already work off reservation. Not many of them are willing to drop their family, their lives off the reservation to come back. So that's a huge issue you're going to be running into.
We try to change the reservation and we try to make it better. Most of our people are set in their ways as traditional, and it's really hard to convince them to actually change. Honestly, a lot of good things could come if we could just at least change some policies or change just something little, I guess.
It definitely can be done. However, it's a bit strenuous, and it has been attempted somewhat in the past, but never with any bigger. A lot of the issues stem from land management, and that's a whole different beast unto itself, in addition to lack of funds siphoned to the correct people. Higher education would go over really well. The problem is that a lot of that is associated with, I want my child to leave the reservation to get a good education. An emphasis on good, because there's a lot of stigmas associated with community college, even more so with the Navajo Community College. If you were to ask someone, would you want a really good college in said town, most every sane person would be yeah. But the problem is that they're not the ones that are footing the bill. They're not the ones that are going to be doing all the work. It's the higher ups you need to start thinking about, the tribal leaders and the grant writers, and even going higher than that, the Navajo Nation presidency. You need to get them on your side.
I think it would be useful on the reservation because then it would be a huge big deal, basically. We wouldn't have to travel outside the reservation, which some of the Navajo people would definitely be more comfortable in their own settings and their own land, and I think it would work. Because, like I said, there are some who are positive to those types of things. Maybe like the younger generations, I think, would definitely see it as a positive.
As a whole, the economic problem is messy, it's complex, and there's no easy solution. But I've speculated myself that the solution that you guys are pursuing is most definitely a very viable option in lieu of the mines shutting down.